A few years ago, and this is in the beginning of my coaching career, I used to struggle with charging clients for my services, and I had tried many different clearing methods, including Reiki, NLP, affirmations, subconscious reprogramming, you name it, I've done it. But no matter what I did, I still felt stuck, as if there was something blocking me from receiving money. And that's when I discovered this powerful yet uncommon clearing exercise. And through this process, I uncovered the root of my mental block, which was seated in unworthiness issue. Deep down inside, I didn't feel worthy of receiving a certain amount of money for my services. I'll share more details about my story later on. But once I cleared that, everything shifted for me. And within just 30 days, I was able to manifest $50,000 into my coaching business. Now, I'm gonna walk you through the exact process that I use so you can release your money blocks and unlock financial abundance into your life. This clearing process is called the forgiveness process, and you might have heard of it as a way to release emotions such like resentment or anger or guilt, but you wouldn't typically associate it with money blocks. At least I didn't. I remember thinking, what does this have to do with me wanting to manifest money? But you see, here's the thing. Everything is energy, and money is no different. When you hold on to unresolved emotions, they don't just disappear. They actually get stored in your body, and they create energetic blocks that stop you from receiving the good that you desire, including money. So let's work on releasing those stuck emotions energetically so money can flow into your life. So here's how it works. Step 1, you want to create your forgiveness list. So take out a piece of paper or a notebook, and then on this page, you want to divide it into 3 columns. Column 1, as you can see, it says to write down the names of people who have mistreated you or hurt you or wronged you in any way. And this could be your parents, your siblings, your spouses, your children, your close friends, or anyone towards whom you felt resentment, anger, sadness, or fear towards. Column 2, this is where you want to write down specific incidences of what happened. What did they do or say that caused the pain? And you want to be as detailed as you need to be. The last column, column 3, this is where you want to write down the emotions that are tied to the incidences, whether it be anger, sadness, betrayal, guilt, any other feelings that might still linger. Now, here's the part that most people overlook. Be sure to include yourself on the list. We've all made mistakes. We acted out of ignorance, or maybe we have hurt other people, whether intentionally or not. And maybe you've been hard on yourself and you held on to the guilt or regret for something you did in the past. You see, more often than not, we're the ones that we need to forgive the most. Step 2, release the energetic blocks. Once you have written the list, the next step is to release the emotions tied to these experiences. This is where you want to close your eyes, and in your mind, you want to talk to each person on your list. You want to have a mental conversation with them. Tell them what's going on your mind. Maybe there's something that you've always wanted to tell them, but never got a chance to do so. Or you can imagine hearing what you would have liked to hear from them. Maybe you want to hear them say they apologize for what they've done to you. And as you're going through this process, you want to allow any emotions to surface. If anger comes up, just let it out. Or if you feel sadness, it's totally okay to cry. It's important to allow yourself to feel those emotions so that you can release them. And this process helps you to remove the emotional charge from these experiences, and as a result, it will naturally raise your vibration. And this is the key for manifestation. When you hold on to lower vibrations emotions like resentment, anger, regret, or guilt, you're vibrating at a low frequency. And as we know, manifestation works based on the law of vibration, which means whatever frequency you emit to the universe is whatever you attract back into your experiences. Step 3, align and let go. Now that you have brought these emotions up to the surface, it's time to let them go so you can create space for abundance to flow right in. This is where you want to write a letter to each person on your list, and you want to expressing everything that you felt. And you don't have to give the letter to them if you don't want to. You can simply burn those letters if you choose, as a symbolic act of release. You see, fire represents transformation. It's a way of clearing out the old and making space for the new. And lastly, you want to send them some love. Take a deep breath and send love to the people on your list. You don't have to condone what happened, but releasing the negative charge frees you from the emotional weight. So be sure to set aside some quiet, interrupted time for this exercise. Let yourself feel all those emotions, but remember, the goal is not to dwell on these emotions, but it's to bring them up to the surface so they can be released. When I first did this exercise, I literally cried for the entire day. And I remember feeling so unproductive. And I even questioned, what does this have to do with me wanting to manifest more money? But thankfully, I was working with a coach at the time, and he told me to trust the process. And it was crucial. So I did. And that's when I discovered I had been holding on resentment toward my dad, something that I wasn't even consciously aware of it. This exercise triggered a memory from when I was younger, when I was born. And my dad gave me a nickname called Duo Duo, which in Mandarin Chinese means the extra in the family. So for years, I never realized how much this affected me. Deep down inside, I felt like I didn't belong in my family, which later manifested as low self-worth. I didn't feel worthy of receiving compliments, let alone money. But once I uncovered this, I forgive my dad for what happened, and I released the hidden resentment emotions, and something shifted in me. I felt a huge weight lifted after completing the exact same exercise. And within 30 days, I manifested $50,000 into my coaching business. You see, forgiveness is not about justifying what happened in the past, but it's about freeing yourself from the emotional weight that's been holding you back. And since money is just energy, when you clear out the emotional clutter, you open the floodgates for abundance to flow in. So, take the time to do this exercise. Write down your list and have a mental conversations with them. Release the emotions and let go. Because when you do, you create space for money, success, and opportunities to flow effortlessly into your life. If you have found this video helpful, be sure to like it and share with someone who might need to hear it. And if you're looking for more support, I've actually created a free forgiveness meditation that will guide you through the exact entire process. You can actually access it through the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.